sure to check out Agelessgeeks for your figures and collectibles. This video and YouTube channel is rated PG-13, so that means this channel is not for anyone under the age of 13.
So what is going on, my fellow collectors? How is everybody doing today? Daredevil18 here, and today we are finally doing an updated figure collection video. I did sell off a decent amount of stuff recently because sometimes it just gets too hard to collect so many different lines, and just sometimes I gotta sell off a few things, but I did get a bunch of new stuff as well. And I haven't made a figure collection video in a while. A lot of you have been requesting it, so here it is. And we're gonna start in my review room first, and we'll start with my one bookshelf in here. And on the bottom here, and oh yeah, I'm using my GoPro and recording this in 4K, so hopefully it looks really nice and crispy. Alright, so starting on the bottom shelf, down here is just some random stuff. And I always keep my Deadpool and Awakened Warrior Goku down there because I use them in every single review, as you notice when I do comparisons. So down here, this is one of my Star Wars shelves, and starting over here on the left, this is mixed with Black Series and figure arts. So we do have some Black Series figures here. Kit Fisto. Can never say his name properly, but Donnie Yen's character from Rogue One. We do have the Dewback with the Sand Trooper, and then the other Black Series figure I have is the new Mandalorian Loyalist, which is a pretty cool figure actually. And then the rest are figure arts and a couple Mafex figures. So then we do have Yoda, Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker, Revenge of the Sith Obi-Wan Kenobi, my favorite version of Obi-Wan, and I cannot wait for his damn series. Hurry up, Disney Plus, damn it. And then back here we have Han Solo and in Wookiee that means Chewbacca. And then we do have Darth Maul, R2-D2, and then we do have the Mafex 2-pack of C-3PO and BB-8. So that is my one Star Wars shelf. My next shelf is like my MCU shelf here. Let's get another light over here, eh? And this is mainly mixed with SH Figure Arts, Mafex, and a couple Marvel Legends figures. So starting over here, we do have the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 Figure Arts Star-Lord. And then we do have, I think, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 Rocket. We have the Marvel Legends Evolution of Groot. And I'm waiting for the SH Figure Arts one, which they did reveal a while back, just still haven't released it. Then we do have the Figure Arts Infinity War Thanos, the Mafex Iron Spider Spider-Man, still my favorite Iron Spider Spider-Man figure, even though Figure Arts did redeem themselves with their second version. Then we do have the Infinity War Hulk, the Black Widow movie Black Widow. Then we do have the Endgame Final Battle version Iron Man Mark 85. Then we do have the Mafex Black Panther, the Mafex Infinity War Thor, the Figure Arts Ant-Man, the Marvel Legends Crossbones. And then we do have my custom, this is the SH Figure Arts Bucky body, and then I did get a custom Winter Soldier head sculpt to give him a more Winter Soldier look, which I do like very much. So that is my MCU shelf here, and they did actually put their Avengers Assemble, which is the first Avengers movie versions of Thor, Iron Man, Mark 6 armor, Battle Damage Captain America, and Hulk as well. And they do look pretty damn cool. Then the next shelf here is my X-Men shelf. And this is mainly Marvel Legends figures. Then we have a couple Mezco and Mafex figures as well. So over here, I'll just name all the Marvel Legends first. We have Jubilee, one of the versions of Iceman, Archangel, Nightcrawler. We do have Gambit, which I gave him a custom coat and a custom head sculpt. Pretty badass. Then we do have Beast, Colossus, Bearded Colossus. And then we do have the Retro Storm. Love that Storm figure. That thing's freaking awesome. And then over here, we do have the Mafex comic version Wolverine, and then the comic version Cyclops. Then we do have the Mezco Magneto, and then we do have the Mezco Gambit there. So that is my X-Men shelf, looking pretty awesome. And then up here on the top, we just have a random Marvel shelf here, and this is just mixed with Marvel Legends, Mafex, and Mezco figures. So for the Marvel Legends, we do have the Fantastic Four-Wave Thing. We do have the latest version of the Winter Soldier, the Retro Series Deadpool, And then we do have Doctor Doom with our custom cape on it. And I should be getting more in within a week. So if anybody wants to pre-order one, feel free to contact us on Instagram. And then I only have one Mafex figure, and that's the comic version Deadpool, which was a pretty dope figure. And then the rest are all Mezco. So we do have the Netflix Punisher, dope figure. The Netflix Vigilante Suit Daredevil, still one of my favorite Mezco figures, even though it's not one of their best figures. Then we do have the Netflix Red Suit Daredevil, which isn't a bad figure, but they definitely could have done much better with that one. Then we do have Old Man Logan back there. Then we do have the regular release Doctor Strange, and then still my favorite Mezco figure, and that is Blade. They absolutely killed it with this Blade, man. Such an awesome figure. So that is my one bookshelf. Now let's move on to my two Dceu shelves. And then over here I have a bunch of empty figure boxes. Same with over there, and then over there in the corner, and then also over there in the corner. So many empty figure boxes. So we'll start on this side first, and I sold off a lot of my SH Figure Arts Dragon Ball figures, as you can see right there. I'm not going to be collecting every figure in the line anymore, because like I said before, it's just too difficult trying to collect every figure in a figure line when there's so many other figure lines out there. So I had to cut off some figures and cut myself off from buying so many SH Figure Arts Dragon Ball figures. Plus, it's also becoming a real big pain in the ass trying to pre-order these figures because the line is so popular. So most of the time you're missing out on the damn pre-order. It's just not fun trying to collect the line, you know what I mean? So, alright, so starting down there, I just have a few figures down there. And then I haven't put anything on this shelf yet. I'm not sure what I'm going to put on it, but starting up here, I do have Kid Goku, Captain Ginyu, my custom Majin Vegeta, the Kaioken Goku, and then we do have the 2.0 Scouter Vegeta. The next shelf here is, let me raise this light up a little bit, I do have two different Vegetas, the 2.0 versions, one Super Saiyan, one with the powered down head sculpt or hair sculpt. We do have the Premium Color Edition Perfect Cell, Android 16, one of my favorite Dragon Ball figures now, and that is the 2.0 Piccolo, which they did a great job with that figure. Then we do have the manga version Super Saiyan Goku, and then we do have the battle damaged Super Saiyan 2 Gohan figure. So that's one shelf, and all these dioramas in these shelves are made by Lawless Studios. If you are interested in getting a diorama from him, you can contact him on his Instagram, his Facebook, and his contact information will be in the description below. Now, the last Dceu shelf in here is some more Dragon Ball stuff and DC stuff. So starting on the bottom, this is my 6-inch scale DC shelf as of right now. So in the front, we do have the Mafex, The Dark Knight Returns Batman, and then Mafex's Hush Batman. Then we do have the Revoltech Amazing Yamaguchi Harley Quinn, the Mezco Harley Quinn, and Clown Prince of Crime Joker. And then I have a headless Silver Knight Batman, because I'm waiting for more Batman capes to get finished so I can put a custom wired cloth cape on him. And we should have some more of those within a week as well. If you're interested in getting one, feel free to contact us. Then over here I have my Dceu shelf, the movie version of DC characters. So this shelf is like a mix with Mafex and Figure Arts. So right in the front here we have the SH Figure Arts Wonder Woman 1984 Wonder Woman, which is a really nice figure, man. Then over here we have the SH Figure Arts Suicide Squad Harley Quinn. Still probably my favorite Harley Quinn figure. I love Harley Quinn as a character. As you can see, I have a few figures of hers, but just love Margot Robbie's version of Harley Quinn. And then behind her we have the Mafex Suicide Squad White Suit Joker. Then we do have the Mafex Justice League Superman, Batman, Flash, and then we do have the Mafex Aquaman movie. Aquaman, love that figure, but randomly his waist joint got super loose on me, and I just had him. Since I got him, I've had him in this one pose. I don't understand how that even happened. I mean, I'd understand if I was posing him around a lot, but I really wasn't. I just did the basic things I do when I get a figure and review it, you know? So that's very odd. Then the next two shelves are Dragon Ball Figuarts figures, and right here we do have the Saiyan Armor Broly, still one of my favorite figures from the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball line. Then we do have the Saiyan Raised on Earth Son Goku body with a custom Super Saiyan hair sculpt, which is dope. Then we do have the 2.0 Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. And then we do have the convention exclusive Golden Freezer. And that diorama is also made by Lawless Studios. Then the glass shelf here, probably my favorite Dragon Ball shelf that I have on display. And this is mainly like my Dragon Ball Super shelf here. So in the front here, we do have the Saiyan Raised on Earth Son Goku. And then the Ultra Instinct Goku, the shirtless one. Still one of my favorite figures as well. Then we do have the Resurrection at Final Form Freezer. And then we do have the 2.0 Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. But we do have the Super Saiyan God head sculpt on him. We do have the Dragon Ball Super Future Trunks. Also one of my favorites in the line. Then we do have the Battle version or Final Battle Jiren, the regular Jiren, and then we do have the 2.0 Super Saiyan Blue Goku. And yes, I know I did almost chop in half my Dragon Ball collection, but like I said, man, it's difficult trying to collect so many damn figure lines. So that is, oh yeah, and then up here on the top, I'd have the Figurize Bardock with the Shoto Bardock figures as well, and then over there I have a mint in box Saiyan Armor Broly. So that is my review room. Now let's move on to my bedroom where I have a ton more figures as well. Alright, so in my hallway, on my way to my room, I do have some Spawn figures on display. Right here I have my custom Mcfarland Toys MK11 Spawn that I turned into Commando Spawn, which I'm pretty satisfied with for the most part. And we do sell those custom wired cloth bandanas if anyone is interested. Then down here, whoa, almost fell. I do have a bunch of older Mcfarland Spawn figures. Man, I forgot his name. I know he's Violator's brother. Back there is Creech. Then we do have Malbolgia, whatever the hell his name is. Then we do have Clown from the movie, and then we do have the movie version Violator. And then right here we do have the Mcfarland Toys MK11 Spawn, and we do have our custom wired cloth Spawn cape on him. We do make it in regular fabric here, and then we also make it in the leathery fabric, which people seem to like the leathery fabric version a lot more, and I'm patiently waiting for the Kickstarter Spawn to release. It should have released already, but I'm guessing maybe this month it will. I'm really hyped to get that figure, and hopefully we see Violator soon. Todd McFarlane recently said that the next figure they're going to do is Medieval Spawn, which is probably going to be dope as hell. Now let's go to the bedroom with more figures. Alright, so starting over here with one of my smaller bookshelves. This is mainly my Predator shelf and my Mortal Kombat display. So down here we have a bunch of Predator figures, the arcade appearance Predators. Then we do have the Sinestro Corps Predator, the con exclusive Batman vs Predator, and then we do have Broken Tusk, and I forgot her name from the comics. And then over there we do have, it's the Jungle Hunter Predator, but the prototype version, and I did give him a custom biomask by LRL_customs, which I really do like that mask. Let me get closer here. Alright, so the next shelf here is like my Predator 2 Lost Tribe shelf. Can't wait for the rest of the Ultimate Edition Lost Tribe Predator figures to release. So over here we have the Ultimate Edition Golden Angel, I believe his name is. This is one of my favorite Predators in my collection, and this is the Elder Predator from Predator 2. He's just younger. Then we do have the Ultimate Edition City Hunter, and then we do have the recent convention exclusive, what did they call him? Demon Hunter or something like that, or City Demon, I believe, which is a pretty cool exclusive. Then over here we have the Ultimate Edition Armored Lost Predator, and then we do have the Ultimate Scout Predator. And so far out of both of these, this one is definitely my favorite. Next we're getting Guardian and Stalker Predator, but the one I'm really hyped for is the Warrior Predator. He comes with some badass freaking weapons, man. Then the next shelf is my Mortal Kombat shelf here, which is, it's pretty much the same. It's mainly Storm collectibles, and then I have one McFarland Toys Mortal Kombat figure, which is Raiden. And then for Storm here, we do have Goro, the MK1/2 Reptile, Raiden. Then we do have the MK3 Sub-Zero. We have the recent convention exclusive Scorpion, which is a dope figure. Then we do have Baraka, and then we have all these cyborg ninjas here. Freaking dope figures, man. Can't wait for Kenshi, Kung Lao. There's so many figures or characters they still need to release in this line. They need to make some female figures as well, like Sonya Blade, Katana, and them, and Melina. And Jade. There's a lot of characters they need to make in this line. So that's my MK shelf. Now the last shelf here is another Predator shelf, and over here on the right we do have the NECA 2-pack of the Enforcer Predator, and then we do have Bad Blood Predator, and I put them on the custom Predator throne that was made by my buddy Vasco Toys. He also makes pretty dope dioramas. If you are interested in getting a dio from him, you can contact him on his Instagram. I will put his information in the description below. Then over here we have the Alpha Predator, which also has a custom Predator biomask made by LRL_customs. You can contact him on his Instagram, which is LRL_customs. Then we do have probably my favorite Predator, and this is the Ultimate Edition Ahab. Love the story, love the character, and just an awesome freaking Predator, man. And we do have a custom wired cloth cape on him there, which is pretty dope. And then over here we have Hornhead Predator, which is a dope figure. Just a lot of people, including two figures. I had two versions of this figure, and he has a stuck left thigh swivel, just like Scout Predator. That's an issue NECA constantly has with these figures, which is not a good thing. And that axe is also from LRL_customs. Then back there we have the Ultimate Edition Jungle Hunter Predator. As you can see, I love collecting Predator figures. NECA does a fantastic job with that line. So next here, this is my last DTOF. I also have two more bookshelves to go over. So starting down here, we have more Predator figures, and this is pretty much all the Predator figures here. So in the front we have the two Emissary Predators. Then we do have the Fugitive Predator, which is also one of my favorites by NECA. Then we do have the Lab Escape Fugitive Predator, and then we do have the Thermal Vision Fugitive Predator. Then we do have the A-Hole Assassin Predator, and all these are pretty damn cool figures, man. Then next here, this is my Spider-Man shelf, and most of it is Marvel Legends besides Venom and Spider-Man. These two here are the comic versions from Mafex, and still love both of these figures, man. Then down here, we do have Mysterio, Shocker, Green Goblin, Doc Ock, Tombstone, Morbius, and then we do have the Monster Venom there. So I got mainly like the classic Spider-Man villains. There's still a few more that I want to get. I need to get Sandman and Hobgoblin and a few other characters, and I think I need to put them on a bigger shelf soon. Then next year we have my Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series figures. So here we have Beachhead, Roadblock, Cobra Commander, the Red Ninja, the Cobra Trooper, Destro, Gung Ho, and then we do have the exclusive Snake Eyes there. And really digging the way this line is turning out so far. I really need to get the Firefly figure, and then they did recently announce Lady J and Flint. Then up here is my Mandalorian shelf, which is one of my favorite displays in my collection here, and all of its figure arts besides Cara Dune. This is a Black Series, and hopefully we see an SH figure arts of her along with a few other characters, and Black Series and figure arts. I hope both of them make the Rosario Dawson Ahsoka, because I will definitely buy them from each figure company. Loved her version in The Mandalorian, and she better get her own damn series. She did an incredible job as the character. That is by far my favorite episode. Loved what they did with her, and Dave Filoni better have creative control, and I just hope he's in charge of the Ahsoka series, because that is going to be a great series, and I'm pretty sure they're going to give her own series. I don't think Rosario Rosario Dawson's just going to sign on to play Ahsoka just in one episode, you know what I mean? So, waiting for that announcement there. All right, so in the front here, we have the Figure Arts Beskar Armor Mandalorian with one of our custom Mandalorian capes on them, and these will be in stock within the week as well. So if you would like to pre-order one, feel free to contact us. We have a really long list of pre-orders for the Mando cape, but we should be getting them in very soon. Then behind him, we have IG-11. And in the pouch there, that's not the Figure Arts Baby Yoda. That is the Black Series one, which I love that figure. I'm sorry, not Baby Yoda. Grogu. And that IG-11 is freaking badass. I recommend picking that up. Then on the top here, we have the Figure Arts Grogu. And we do have the first appearance SH Figure Arts Mandalorian. And this diorama was also made by my buddy Lawless Studios. Then on the tippy top here, that diorama there was made by my buddy Vasco Toys, and that is the Dojo Diorama, which I specifically had made for Snake Eyes. And this is the regular release of Snake Eyes, the pretty much all black version. And he does have the weapons rack and weapons from the exclusive Snake Eyes there, but really love that diorama, and those Snake Eyes figures are freaking dope, man. So that's the last Dceu Shelf. Now let's go over the last two bookshelves that I have with more figures on it, and then we'll wrap this video up. All right, so for one of the bookshelves here, right here, we have some Ninja Turtle stuff. So over here we have the NECA Super Shredder, freaking dope figure, and Toka and Razor should have any day now. Some people have been getting theirs already, so patiently waiting for mine so I can review them and have them in my collection as well. Then over here we have the bootleg or knockoff versions of the NECA comic version Ninja Turtles. And yeah, I know they're all supposed to have the red bandanas, but I know the turtles by the colored bandana, so I wanted to get the colored bandana versions of them. But I only got these for like 60 bucks, and they're pretty much just as good as the official NECA Ninja Turtles there. And then over here is a bunch of my anime Blu-rays and DVDs. Then the next shelf here is one of my favorite shelves in my collection, which is my NECA original movie Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff. So we have all four turtles, of course. Then we have Master Splinter, Casey Jones with the Raph in disguise there. And then we do have the 2 foot soldiers and Master Shredder. And I gave Michelangelo the NECA Marty McFly skateboard there. And then the next shelf here is like my monster shelf, and we have the Mezco King Kong. We do have the Mcfarland toys, Game of Thrones. I forgot the name of that dragon, but one of the dragons there. Then we do have the 2-pack of the Monster Arts Rodan and Mothra. And then we do have the Godzilla King of the Monsters, Monster Arts Godzilla, and then the Burning Godzilla. And then right here we have the SH Monster Arts Monster Hunter Nargacuga, I believe its name is, which is a pretty cool figure actually, and I never got around to reviewing it, so I do apologize for that. Then the next shelf here is my 7-inch, 8-inch scale Dceu Shelf. As you can see, it's pretty much Mcfarland's DC Multiverse line. All the figures that are the Mcfarland Multiverse line is the Arkham Asylum Joker, the White Knight Batman, Nightwing, the Grim Knight Batman, the Arkham Origins Deathstroke, and then we do have the comic version Superman. Then right here we have the NECA exclusive Batman. I believe it was in the Batman vs. Alien 2-pack, and we do have a custom wired cloth cape on him there. And then right here we have the DC Essentials Red Hood, and then back there we have the Storm Collectibles Doomsday. And really liking the way the shelf is turning out, and I need to get a few more figures as well. Now let's move on to the very last shelf in my collection. Alright, so for my last bookshelf here, right here on the bottom, this is pretty much all my Blu-rays, but I did also make them shelves for my figures as well. But right here we have my Dark Knight Trilogy shelf, and starting on the left we have the Figure Arts Joker. Then we do have the Mafex 2.0 Joker, which I turned into the Interrogation Room Joker. In order for you to do that, you need to get the Mafex 2.0 Joker and then the Cop version Joker. Then you can make this version of Joker there. And then we do have the Mafex Harvey Dent Two-Face, the SH Figure Arts Batman, the Mafex Raz, and then we do have the Mafex Bane, which this is a great trilogy, and I'm always going to have a Dark Knight trilogy collection in my collection. The next tier, this is like my movie collection. As you can see here, it's a bunch of movie versions of characters. So over here, we have like the X-Men movie stuff. So we do have the Deadpool 2 Cable. I believe that's the X-Men Origins Wolverine, which is a dope figure, man. Then we do have the first X-Men Mystique, and then we do have the Deadpool 2 Domino, and then we do have the movie version Venom, which is a sick figure. This is probably one of my favorite figures in my collection. Then we do have the Deadpool 2 Deadpool with his little unicorn there. Then we do have the Mafex Chapter 2 John Wick with his dog. Then we do have the PC Toys guy who kind of looks like Neo. I mean, it is supposed to be Neo, but I guess they couldn't get the rights to do his face because I believe they're a third-party company. But it's still a dope figure, man. Then we do have the NECA Back to the Future Part 2 Marty McFly. Then we do have the NECA Back to the Future Marty McFly. Much better figure than that one there. Then we do have the Mezco 2019 Hellboy movie Hellboy, which is a sick figure, man. I really dig this figure a lot. Then we do have the SH Figure Arts 1989 Michael Keaton Batman with one of our custom wired Batman capes on him. So that is that shelf. Then next, this is my hero Academia shelf, and this is mixed with Mcfarland, Revoltech, Amazing Yamaguchi, and Figma. So on the top here we have the Mcfarland Stain, Shigaraki, and Todoroki. Then down here we have the Figma Uraraka, the Figma Todoroki, the Amazing Yamaguchi Deku or Midoriya, the Amazing Yamaguchi All Might, and then we do have the Figma Kirishima and the Figma Bakugo. And Revoltech just put their Bakugo up for pre-order, and that one, just from the promo images, looks like it takes a huge dump over the Figma one. I think I'm going to sell this and then just wait for the Revoltech one to release, which will be in April. And I'm going to talk about that figure in my next figure news video. Now for the very last shelf here, this is my anime shelf of random anime figures. So over here on the top we have my Berserk stuff from Figma. So we do have the Black Swordsman guts, the Berserker armor guts, and then we do have the biggest POS ever, Griffith. And then next here we have the Figma Genos from One Punch Man. Then we do have the Dasen model Saitama, and one of my favorite anime characters, and that is the Dasen model Garu. And then next here we have the Figma Hakimaru from Dororo, which is a very good show. If you've never seen it, I recommend checking it out. Very good anime series. Then over here we have the Dasen model Kenshin Hamura, the maroonish version, and then the blue version there. And then on the very top we have the SH Figure Arts Kakashi. So that is my updated action figure collection video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to support the channel, don't forget to subscribe and click on that notification bell. And if you liked it, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, oh well, I guess you didn't like it. But thanks for watching. I will see you later.